So here's the sleep space after all that uphill battle we did, all the climbing. Everything just moved all over the place.
Yeah, like my biggest worry is that it hits this plug in here and bends this.
Yeah.
That's my number one concern.
That's a lot of weight.
Yeah, that's why I have like this blue cord going all the way around back to the other side, so it like kind of keeps it in place. And I have this pink one here, and then I have another one back there.
I know what we have for my bench system in the back is we have like bracers built in place.
Yeah, like I want to drill some eyelets here and here, so that way I can just like loop it up from here.
Yeah.
And then I'll
probably
not use a bungee cord, I'll use something else.
Because then if it manages to, unless it manages to jump it, it's not going to go any further than what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
The worst I've had with my fridge is sometimes it'll like, if I hit a bad enough bump, it'll tip forward.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think having something to stop that from moving, just to protect that cord there.
Yeah.
Because we've gone through a couple of fridge cords. It's a pain in the butt when they break, especially when you're out on a trip.
Also, the way I have it is I have this, which is always on, plugged into the battery, which is charging it at 26 watts, but it's already pretty much full.
Yeah.
Like, the only place it's losing it is when the fridge runs for a little bit, so it like recharges it back up.
Yeah.
You can actually already see that this was bent there. There we go. But then, yeah, I have this going to the DC port specifically because DC is more efficient than AC.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have my AC cable, but I'm just going to use the DC port.
I found that even with our heated blanket too, because I ended up getting a 12-volt one. It's still a power sink, but it's not as bad of a power sink as the plug-in one that we have at home.
Yep.
And with your fridge, yeah, your fridge, like, it's nice that it's nice and cool up here. Your fridge won't have to work as hard.
Yeah.
Okay, both panels are out. The sun has broken free from all that cloud cover. So now we're gonna go back to the cab because I'm curious to see what we're bringing in for watts here. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is insane. Love it. I'm teetering between 122 and 124 watts of input.
That's very good.
Yeah.
224, that's pretty good.
That is, oh yeah. For being out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, so you've got one, so you're just folding it out right on your roof, eh?
Yeah, so this is what I do. And then I open the door here.
Yeah.
Open this thing.
That's smart. I could do that with mine. I just haven't tried it yet.
That's fair. So let's see what it's getting. It's probably not going to be as high.
Is that one panel or two?
One panel. 111 watts. Just like
wow.
So if I 150.
And you know, I've had those panels for a while too, so I guarantee you they've probably got better ones now than what I have.
Oh yeah, probably.
Because I've had those ones for a few years now.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast the technology advances. So I can put this in there, and then I run my cable up this way. Just like that.
Oh,
so
very cool.
I close this.
Yeah.
And then I close this, and boom, doesn't pinch because it's like this tiny little flap here goes right through.
Yeah.
So you can test it by pushing it in and out really easily. So
very cool. It's a great setup. Well, we're getting into the evening hours. Gonna cook up some supper. Adam's over here with his fold-out kitchen. This is such a cool setup, man.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over and creep a little bit while you're doing that.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's decide what we're gonna have. Let us take a look inside the fridge. Probably got more food than what I need. That's okay. Better too much than too little, as I always say. So we got some Smokies. Rita helped me pack some of this. Some mini bell peppers. And what's that? Ooh, cheese. I'm just making a mess here. Oh, got some steak. Excellent. Well, that's an easy choice. Steak and bell peppers.
Nice.
I'm a creature of habit.
I did steak and corn, peach corn, or whatever the hell it is.
Oh, lovely.
That or peas. I wanted to do Brussels sprouts, but I don't like the prepackaged Brussels sprouts. It's just caked in butter.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have helped with the steak. Damn. Next time.
Yeah, I like steak and corn myself too. I can't eat corn as much anymore, but I can have it in moderation. Just very starchy.
Yeah,
Well, I'm keeping my dinner very, very simple. How's yours going?
Oh, pretty simple. Just a steak and corn.
Nice.
And beer.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
That is such a cool setup. I like that.
I really like it. I actually got inspiration from your setup for something similar because I like that your drawer came out, and I was like, man, if only that drawer came out like a bit more, then
Yeah.
we had like a full table.
Oh yeah.
And then I started looking at like little table things for the truck initially, and like I was like designing how I wanted my table to work and get set up. And I was like, well, now that I have the Jeep, they must have tray tables like this, and yeah, they did. So
That's cool.
that just worked out great. And I've seen other people like have full-on like built setups in here, but I don't want that type of setup.
Yeah. Well, it's nice that that flips up too. See, because I mean, with my tailgate, it's a bit better having the bed rug. But I mean, if that gets like encrusted with mud or whatever, yeah, it's nice having something you can kind of use as like a makeshift counter or a table.
Yeah, the makeshift counter, like I've used this so many times. Like when I go to something with friends and need to work on their gun, I can just put everything here and work on it, and it works great.
Absolutely. I love having these solar panels. Just check the Jackery, it's at 95%. And we've still got a lot of sun. Gets covered in the clouds every now and then, but intermittently comes back out. Well, there you go. Now you can just sit at it like it's a table, huh?
Yep.
What I really need to do is get like a camp chair that's like just a bit taller.
Yep.
And then it'll be level with my tailgate. And then I can sit at my tailgate and basically treat it like it's a table. The camp chairs I have right now are too low. Well, I've said it before. I'll say it again. This is what life is about. Moments like these are necessary. Oh, we got some company.
More deer?
That's I think those deer must be pretty used to people. It's coming around your side.
Yep.
Well, one lovely thing about keeping dinner simple, very little dishes. So I already got the dishes done. And we're just taking everything apart. This has had adequate time to cool down, so it can go back in the secondary kitchen box along with the base plate. And just got a few more things to put away. Yeah. There's a deer just creeping in the trees over there. Probably used to being fed. It's like, hey, you gonna finish all that corn?
Yes, I am.
Want to split it?
Nope.
Look at those Bambi eyes. Quite literally Bambi eyes. What kind of vehicle are you going to be in the next time we go camping, Adam?
I was thinking of a Honda Civic or something.
Just be like, a Honda Civic.
Well, I guess I'd show up in my Mitsubishi Lancer. Well, actually, it's no longer mine. It's my brother's now.
Just get one of those like Mini Coopers, like the tiny little clown cars.
That'd be cool. Actually, I had a friend that drove one of those clown cars, the Beetles.
Oh yeah?
Beetle. Yeah, she loved it.
Putting up all your reflectics, eh?
Yeah, well, might as well do it while it's still semi-warm out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you cut those out real good.
Yeah, they fit really well, and I like the driver passenger side and the driver passenger side front rear, because everything just kind of fits into place by just shoving it in there.
So you just have them fit in place, you just set them in, and they just
they're cut well enough that I can just fit them in.
Very cool.
The other ones, the same thing worked, but there was a lot of accidental cuts that weren't exactly aligned, so a lot of light would get through.
What do you do for the front windshield? Do you have?
Well, I haven't put that one up just yet.
Oh, okay.
So I have this one.
Do you mind if I just open the door and just look inside?
Yeah. And I'll put this one in.
Cool.
And start kind of organizing.
Oh, that's great.
The back window is by far the hardest.
Yeah.
And this one I made a bit too long.
That's sweet. I love these deer over here just being so, they just think they're being so inconspicuous.
And the deer are nuts. Actually, that fit really well.
Nice. There's another one. Yeah, no, they're literally just circling the camp
Yeah, that's what they did last time. They would just circle you. I swear it's the same deer. They just haven't left.
You guys all done?
And then I usually leave my propane on the outside of my vehicle in case for whatever reason it starts leaking while I'm inside. That would suck.
Yeah, I try to be really careful. But I guess that's one downside to your setup is because with mine, I try not to keep, sometimes I'll keep like one of the little like pocket rocket things if I want to make some tea.
Yeah.
But those are sealed pretty good. But with those guys there, if one of those starts leaking in your sleep space, that's not good.
No.
So I usually keep them in a tote in the cab. That way if it leaks, at least it leaks in the cab, and then I can just open the door and go, oh, that smells off, and then
yeah, deal with it then.
Yeah, not when I'm sleeping.
That makes sense.
No, very cool. That looks great.
And this one, the way I attached it was with these suction cups. And they're black suction cups, so the light doesn't come through, because I got clear ones initially.
Are they actual good suction cups? We had ones with suction cups before, and they were awful.
They're actually not bad.
Okay.
I haven't had any issue with them. Granted, this is the first time I'm actually using these and sleeping in them.
Oh, okay.
Because I set this up overnight and it had no issue, but we'll see. Well, I'll probably knock it off or whatever. This is the only one with suction cups. All the other ones are fine.
And I guess if you hear something outside and you want to take a look, I mean, you can just you can just pop it out pretty quick, eh?
Actually, what I do is, because I have a front and rear camera, and this is electric, so it can turn on really quietly, I can look through my screen there, and I have the front and rear camera.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's like CCTV cameras on wheels.
For real. So I really like it. And the other thing I would like to do with the this project later on is when I have my roof platform, I want to attach some LED lights onto it that can change colors. So like at nighttime, I can change them to be red so it doesn't destroy your eyesight and blind everyone around you.
Yeah.
And that'd be really handy.
For sure.
I think that'd be a lot of fun too, just in general.
Yeah, no, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's an exciting time for you because it's a brand new vehicle for you. And yeah, no, kind of the sky's the limit. Like I said with mine, there's some upgrades that Rita and I have been like, just shelve that until we get a new truck.
Yeah.
But I want to get as many years out of this one as I can before I...
Yeah, vehicles are expensive too, so like I get it.
Yeah. I've had a lot of adventures in this one. Still many more to come, I hope. So I like this little setup you have here with the drawer. So it's a drawer with stuff in it, but it's also basically an extension of your bed.
Yeah, pretty much. I found that taking the top drawer off and just instead of having it a 3-drawer system, being a 2-drawer system, it's the exact same height as the seat.
Yeah.
So now when I sleep on this, I can have my head up top here and not be like falling down into empty space.
Wake up with your neck just completely wrecked.
Yeah, it was like really uncomfortable. I'm like, man, there's got to be a way to fix this. And then I happen to have that laying around and put it in. It works great. So
what kind of mattress is this? Is it like this is just
so
like
it's
a
half air, half foam. So there's a foam core inside that helps it inflate by just expanding.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah, it's what is it? Deep Sleep is the one that makes these mats, and they're excellent to deal with. Very, very friendly customer service and very quick to ship. So
pretty comfy, eh?
yeah, it's actually very comfortable.
That's
I
cool.
Found so I initially had a regular blow-up bed that I got at Walmart.
Yeah.
And it actually took up the entire inside of the Jeep. Like it took up the entire thing. And that was even like the small single size one. I was like, man, this sucks. Like how am I gonna sleep in here? If only there was a purpose-made bed. Boom, there is a purpose-made blow-up bed right there.
So did you just give them like the specifications of what you wanted?
No, they already had it.
Really cool.
So they say it's not compatible with the 4xe, which is what mine is. But you can make it work by just adding a platform in the back and then doing that.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it works really, really well. So I really like it.
Yeah. No, that's a really good setup. Definitely a step up from just sleeping on the back seat of the old truck.
Yep, definitely changed since then.
Yeah. I wonder what that dog's doing with your stolen truck.
I don't know.
He's probably running a chop shop.
Yeah.
That truck's probably in pieces. There's pieces of that truck in like 30 different stolen vehicles now.
That'd be kind of funny.
Camp is back that way. The wind is starting to pick up for the first time today. The deer's still creeping around our camp. The food's long gone, buddy. What a killer view.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Wow. I obviously don't want to get too close to the edge, but that's just breathtaking. Oh, I found something over here. What's this? Oh, I found a memorial plaque.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it says
Keith Hawkins.
Keith Hawken, 1921 to 1993.
Huh.
And then Betty Hawken, 1927 to 2020.
Then how terrifying would this be? It's like you set up your vehicle like right there and then it rolls off in the middle.
Well, dude, when we were going up that really rocky hill and I looked out the window, I was like, if the ground starts crumbling away while you're out of the Jeep checking ahead, I'm just literally scrambling out the driver's side and jumping out.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I die now.
Yeah.
This is it.
Well, I wonder if this area held like a significance to them or something. Maybe they came up here camping, hiking. Maybe they proposed up here. I don't know. That's the stuff you think about, man.
Yeah.
Like when Rita and I are like exploring abandoned buildings and abandoned farmsteads and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the stuff you ask. You know, you look around and you're like, I wonder what this was, what this family, like, you know, is this like their beloved home? Did they like it here? You know, is this where the kids played and all that stuff? And you know, like I just wish I could go back in time and see it for what it was.
I don't think like that because I'm not married. I think like, I wonder if there's anything hidden in the floorboards. That'd be kind of cool.
You literally
like a big thing of money or something.
I wonder if there's treasure. Ugh. That's where I dumped my dishwater.
Yeah, right. You were waiting for us to leave.
Scavengers. What a couple of opportunistic scavengers. Get out of here. These deer are just funny.
Yeah, they don't really care. It was the same thing when I went to Ghost with my friends. Like the deer were just walking through the camp.
Okay, you're cute and all, but I don't have anything for you. Go on, get out of here. Aye. Aye. Get out of here. Cocky little guy.
Yep.
Well, it is getting pretty late. I think it's after 8 o'clock. The clouds are pretty thick. The temperature is dropping steadily. It's getting pretty chilly. This is gonna be a chilly one for sure.
Oh yeah.
Be the chilliest sleep Adam's ever done.
Yeah, it'll be pretty chilly.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it. I like sleeping in the cold, so
I do too.
Turn the heater if I get too chilly.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, Adam's getting ready to jump into his rig. I think I'm gonna jump in my rig and get ready for bed. And yeah, just enjoy being out here. Wind's picked up a little bit, but yeah, it's super beautiful out here. Super peaceful. Got one other vehicle. It's got a truck tent that's down the way from us, so they're out camping too. And yeah, no, just a real slice of heaven. Definitely picked a good place, Adam.
Thank you. But I like the mountain view.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Not my favorite thing to do, but I've got the extension cord running from the cab to the back. And wow, that is a beauty of a sunset. What a privilege to be out here. I'm trying to not point the camera directly at the light, but I am so glad that the Canopy light is operational again. Really happy to be able to just turn that on and actually have light back here instead of trying to like precariously balance another light or a lamp or something. So I've mentioned before, being type 2 diabetic, really important it's important for anyone to take care of their feet, but really important for, diabetics especially to take care of their feet. Now, in a prior video, Rita got me these little blue slip-on slippers from a gas station. I was wearing those when I was sleeping, but I found that they were falling off and then getting tangled in the sleeping bag. And every morning I'd have to go fish them out. So I had these slippers at home. I think Rita's mom might have gotten these for me, but I was just never wearing them. I just don't really wear slippers at home. But when I'm out camping, sometimes I wake up and my feet are absolutely frozen. Figured, hey, if I'm not using these at home, why don't I just throw them in the truck and they can just be in here full time? So they've got like a nice little insulated, like cotton insulation on the inside. And they've got a bit of a sole as well too. I try not to wear them too much outside because I am planning to sleep with these on, and obviously I don't want to track dirt and muck into the sleeping bag and into the rig. But I'm definitely not complaining. I love the cooler weather camping. Like, this is incredible to be up in this beautiful slice of heaven, massive slice of heaven place. But I think I'm going to get inside the sleeping bag. Probably going to read for a little bit. I have cell service if I like get out and walk over to like the tower over there. I sent Rita a few pictures, and I try to update the map GPS thing too, so that Rita just kind of has an idea of, you know, where we are and such, just safety's sake. But yeah, I think I'm just going to read, just chill out, quite literally, because it's pretty chilly. And I don't think I'll be up much longer. I don't know if it's like the mountain air or whatever, but like it's maybe like 8:30 p.m. and I already feel like I could go straight to bed. But as always, my friends, I will follow up with you in the morning. We'll follow up with Adam too. I think this is the coldest sleep that he's ever done in his rig. He's only done a few sleeps in his rig, so eager to hear how his night went. And yeah, we'll see how the morning goes. Okay, truck's all packed up. Morning.
Morning.
How was your sleep?
It was cold. It's the middle of August, and it's like 3 degrees up here. Like, oh my goodness. I did not think I'd be this cold. I debated bringing my winter sleeping bag, but I was like, last time I was up here, it was like 20 degrees at night, so I'm like, I don't need it. Didn't bring sweatpants or anything. Brought my toque just in case, luckily, so it was cold.
Well, at what point in your life have you needed a winter sleeping bag in August, right?
Apparently never.
Like I'm wishing I brought a toque, a hat like you've got.
Yeah.
And but at what point have I ever needed that in the middle of August?
For real.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping we could do breakfast or something, but yeah, it's cold.
Windy and cold.
Our tent camper guy already took off too.
Yeah, it's gone pretty fast. It's so funny.
I imagine they were probably pretty cold in a tent.
I can imagine they were freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
But otherwise, it was a good camp?
Yeah, it's a good camp.
Excellent.
All right, well, we're going to head on out. Adam's going to go first, and I'll follow behind. And, that's the end of this camp. Wish we could stay out here longer, but we both got to get back home. I got to start switching for night shift when I get home. Blah. But, be ample time to edit some videos. So stay classy, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Adam, thank you for joining us for, I don't know if it's going to end up being a video or 2 videos. We'll see when I get home and edit. But thanks for joining us for more videos. Hopefully we'll see you for more adventures in the future. See y'all next time, folks.